How to answer the biggest objection every networker dreads.
Hello. It's always a pleasure to be with you. Thanks for tuning in. For those of you who don't know me, or those of you who are visiting my fan page for the first time or profile for the first time, my name is Gifty Ogo. I'm married with 2 kids. I'm an online business coach. Specifically, I help network marketers with tips, tools, and training to build a solid online business so you can attract your perfect prospects, customers, and team members. Today, I'm talking about how to answer the biggest objection every network marketer dreads. How to answer the biggest objection every network marketer dreads. Anybody who has been in network marketing for any length of time gets objections all the time. You may have gotten objections. You will get them all the time. Now, how do you react to the most dreaded objections? These ones. Number 1, how much money do you make? Number 2, how much experience do you have in this business? Number 3, how long have you been in it? And number 4, what kind of results have you had and how many people have you helped? These questions may strike terror into your heart depending on one of 2 positions. The first one is you haven't been in the business very long, you haven't earned anything yet, and you haven't made any money yet. Or number 2, you have actually generated some results and made some money in your business. Whichever of these 2 positions you belong to, you can answer these questions like a pro. You can answer these dreaded questions like a pro. Now, let's take a look at basic human psychology. As you are watching me right now, you are asking yourself one very important question. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? And this happens to be the same question your prospects are asking. That is it. It's the same questions your prospects are asking. So you have to understand that all anyone wants to know is whether their investment is worth the time, energy, or money. They are just asking, is this possible for me? So before you answer that question, you have to help that person define what success means to them. You have to help them define what success means to them. What is the need inside their own hearts that has to be satisfied for them to make a decision, buy into your message, and move forward with you? In other words, if your prospect comes up with any of these objections, you have to pause and say to yourself, okay, this person is only trying to figure out whether it's going to work for them. Then you can answer the question like a pro. Again, understand that these questions are not an attack on you. No, they are not an attack on you. The question is not really about you. It's about them. If you end up telling them how much money you've made, you are creating a bit of a problem. You are disempowering them. Because if you haven't made any money yet, the person might think, well then, nobody makes money with this thing. On the other hand, if you've made great money, they are going to think, this thing is even better than I thought. I asked the question thinking it might work, and now I know it does work. Then they could freak out because all of a sudden they are faced with the reality that you've actually got what they are looking for. Now they don't have any excuse anymore. They can't hide anymore, and that might actually hinder them. It might actually hinder them. The fact is, it's nobody's business whether you make money or not. Any person who is committed to knowing how much money you make is probably not a good fit to work with you in your business because they are obsessed about the wrong thing. As such, when the question about how much money you make comes up, you can just turn it around and say, let me ask you this. How much money do you want to make in this business? suddenly it's going to shift the conversation to what is important to them. Then you can dig further and ask, what is it about the number that's important to you? And this opens them up to a conversation about this, what this business is really about. It's not about how much money you have or haven't made. It's about how much money they might make. So take yourself out of the equation. You want to help people focus more on the process and less on the results, because success is the result of following many steps over time. Success is the result of following many steps over time. Now, one of the best answers I've heard in this industry, when such a question comes up, such a question about how much money you have made comes up, is, I don't know yet because I haven't earned everything yet. Or, hey, I can't tell you how much I've made or I have earned because I'm not done earning yet. I'm too busy doing it. I'm too busy doing. That helps them recenter their focus. They get to know that this is more than just about the results. However, it's about what you must do and who you must become to get the result. Then you can also tell them, let's talk about what you need to do in order to get to where you want to go. Let's talk about the steps you have to take. Let's talk about the actual roadmap to get you to where you want to go or the money you want to make. And do you really want to know about the money I make or the money you want to make? Simple. This business is a continual process. It means that you can keep going, you can keep growing, you can keep scaling, and keep moving forward. You do not have to be extremely successful. You do not have to have a whole stack of results. You do not have to have experience, wisdom, a whole lot of miles on the odometer to be of value to somebody else. You have something right here, right now, that most people don't have, and that is the answer, the solution. It's the real opportunity to change somebody's life for the better, to make a difference in somebody's life. Don't obsess over questions about how much money you've made, how long you've been in the business, what experience you've gotten, or what results you have or haven't made. Focus on what you do have, what you can provide, and what difference you can make every single day in your business. That is how you can answer all these dreaded questions. Thank you for watching. Go out there and make and be awesome in your business. Thank you. See you another time.
I help you with tools and training to build a solid online business and attract your perfect team members. Follow me. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.